What's going on, everyone? It's time for another sci-fi horror creature feature film review. Today we're going to talk about Starship Troopers 2: Hero of the Federation. It was released by TriStar Pictures April 24th, 2004. It's produced by John Davidson, written by Ed Newmeyer, and directed by Phil Tippett, who actually did Magdod, um, Prehistoric Beasts, Mutant Land, and Creature Dream. Instead of budget of only $7 million, but it did well because it came out with another one. There's actually three others in the next one. But yeah, so Starship Troopers 2. Wow, this one gets a bad rap. It's very dark and yeah, similar in tone. So it starts off with you have a new fleet of mercenaries going in to try to save some people, and they get stranded on the island with all the bugs coming around them. So they go to an old outpost and they get stuck there. And yeah, and it's up to this one guy, this one commander, to lead his men and women in the fleet and their platoon, I guess, to try to save them. But as they're holding up, there's a parasite uh, living in there too, which slowly starts taking them over, making them a little more corpsey, zombie-ish, and starts feeding on them as well, and tries to get him. And so it's up to the whole team to work together and first set up a barrier to protect from the bugs outside, and then try to fight and figure out how to stop the parasite inside. Well, a rescue team is on the way, but they don't know what time they're coming. Overall, this film is very dark. It has a lot more horror elements than I originally thought. Yeah, you only see the big bugs for like a little bit in the beginning, and then they kind of bookend it with that. And they did more of the parasitic stuff. So I like how they try to do something new with it and introduce something a little more simplistic with the smaller budget that they're working with. And yeah, the acting is not too bad too. Um, uh, some of the dialogue and stuff was a little hokey and stuff, but it still had like the merits and the heart there. And also, um, the special effects. Phil Tippett is the special effects wizard in stop motion. So he helped work on Starship Troopers, he helped work on Jurassic Park, so he definitely knows special effects real well. So yeah, all of it looks fantastic, even like the gore effects and the corpsey effect. One of my favorite parts is where the guy picks up the first guy that gets infected with his limbs falling off, and he's still talking. He rips the head off, top of the head off, exposing the creature in him in the meat at the same time. And just the way they did that looks fantastic for a straight to video movie. And yeah, it's definitely better in that sense. Most the story is very convoluted though, and yeah, overall it's just very dark in tone, and I don't think people are expecting that. I think they wanted a more shoot 'em up one like the original Starship Troopers. But for me, from a horror standpoint, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but it's still not the best or anything. It's still a decent film, I thought, but overall, I don't know if it really fits in the Starship Troopers film, the franchise, but at least it's an interesting movie at least. So if you didn't like it the first time, I'd say give it a second watch with an open mind and see if it did, because that's what I did. And I originally hated this movie, but now I kind of enjoyed it. I'm gonna give this film a 2.5 out of 5. I actually enjoyed it, so it has some really good dark elements to it. But if you want to check it out, if it sounds like something you want to check out or you want to relive, I'll link the trailer down below so you at least check that out. Also, my Instagram is down below at Derek P Review. My Instagram is linked down below. That's where I post the video clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my stories. The film title hashtags, episode film hashtags, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below, Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first starting after of the films. And my Twitter is at reviews_Derek down there as well. So make sure you check those out. Follow me on those platforms to look the channel, like this video, share so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know what your favorite Starship Troopers film is down below, and if you want me to review the other sequels anytime soon. And also, if you have any films or film franchise and genre that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, and if they're on any streaming service, comment them down below. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. We'll find something weird, obscure, and all day right now without checking out together, and also show you my opinions on popular films that come out, classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because I think I might just do the third one, Starship Troopers Marauder, in the next one. But until then, watch out for all those weird bug alien parasites turning us all into zombies and weird creatures and just making us all mad because that's definitely what's causing most of this, especially Putin. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.